So the question we have today is, do CME cause volcanoes, and if so, how? Well, first of all, I assume what was meant here are volcanic eruptions, not volcanoes themselves, because it's kind of hard for me to imagine how CME can cause a volcano. However, I gotta remind you that I've got this paper with Jacob Gable where we show how craters might appear from a very strong CME, and we're talking about like a CME we've never observed in reality, okay? But hypothetically, if there was an incredibly strong CME, this could have caused cratering, and who knows, maybe even volcano formations. But that's hypothetical land. If we're talking about today and about the eruptions of already existing volcanoes, then I don't know. Like my short answer is probably no, they don't, because that would be pretty easy to show that there is a correlation between some sort of volcanic indices and CME arrival. But I am not aware of these studies. I mean, maybe you can find them, these correlations. I mean, but well, go ahead and do so then. Like, I haven't heard about this, but maybe it is. Maybe you can find it. Like, if we just hypothetically assume that this is possible, what can we say? Well, CME do modulate the cosmic ray flux, right? So, because they have an electric field, they can accelerate cosmic ray protons either towards or away from Earth, right? And we do know from some previous studies that, at least hypothetically, cosmic rays modulate magma viscosity, which means there is at least some channels of influence of CMEs on volcanic eruptions, at least through this effect. I'm not sure how important it is. I'm not sure like how reliable, replicable it is, because again, all these, like sort of catastrophic processes, they're like a lot rests here on various chaotic processes, on like accumulation of tension and things like that, which is not very predictable. I would say so. I doubt you can find some sort of straightforward correlation. All right, so it's more like a stepwise function. It's like stuff accumulates, and then something happens. But that's my view of it. I might be wrong here. So this is one channel of influence. Another channel of influence is some sort of inductivity through the current systems around the Earth, right? Because CME, what does it produce? Well, this extra plasma, it feeds currents in the Earth's magnetosphere, the ring current first and foremost, which alters the magnetic field of Earth, and the inductive connection of the ring current to our magnetic field, to our telluric currents in the crust. That might be another channel of influence of CME clouds on various magmatic processes and whatever geological processes. But I haven't seen the people studying this in too much detail, so it's all hypothetical. It's all really, really poorly studied. But I would say, like, I see two possibilities. Basically, this one, when we modulate particle flux with the CME, and the second one, we modulate currents with the CME, the currents in Earth's magnetosphere, and therefore the currents through the crust and the magnetic field itself, etc., etc. So that will be another channel of possible influence. But as I've said, like, no real studies have been done on this subject, at least the ones that I'm aware of. Yeah.